Hi everyone, welcome back. If you do not know, my name is Devon. Here on my channel, I cover all things beauty. That includes makeup, fragrance, and designer here and there. If you think that is something you'll be interested in, then I hope you stay and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you're notified every week when I upload. In today's video, we are going to be doing a fragrance haul featuring some brand new fragrances that I have not talked to you guys about, but also a couple that you probably have seen here and there on my channel or across the board in general. So yeah, I have been needing to do this for a minute, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about it now. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting with the very first fragrance, I actually purchased this fragrance back in September. September 3rd is the exact date of when I purchased this fragrance. And then it arrived like the day before we moved. So between then and now, I just never was able to get it up, in time for when the hype was hyping, but it is still available now. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about it now. This is going to be none other than Valentino Donna Born Aroma Pink PP. So this is what the bottle looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. Now I will go ahead and say what everybody else has said. This is not what I thought the bottle was going to look like. I thought it was going to be a bright, hot, opaque pink, just like the bottle cap, because that is kind of what it looks like on the pictures. But I am also okay with this because it is still pink and it's still gorgeous. So this is what it looks like. This only came out in the 3.4 fluid ounce, and I think it retails for like $150 something. I'm not even sure. I will have the price somewhere on the screen. They would have came out with the smaller size, like the 1 ounce and the 1.7. But honestly, I'm okay with the 3.4 because I actually really enjoy this fragrance. Now, if you don't know, this fragrance only has 3 scent notes: mandarin, orange blossom, and bourbon vanilla. So obviously by now we know that this is not a super complex fragrance, which I was okay with no matter what it smelled like. Honestly, I was probably going to keep the bottle because it's super cute to me, but I do actually enjoy this scent. Now, I have not smelled this in a minute because it really has been sitting in a corner in a box for a minute, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk, and I never do. So yeah, we're here now. But I actually thoroughly enjoy this scent. It's not doing too much. It does remind me of the original Donna Born Aroma, just a little bit more subtle, definitely more vanilla and orange blossom in here. But I really enjoy this one. It does stay a really nice amount of time on my clothes. I can smell it for at least a good 6 hours. And I thoroughly enjoy this one. So I know this is kind of old news now at this point, but it is still available. I did recently see it on Ulta. I seen it on Nordstrom's recently. I think it was on sale on Nordstrom's, but I enjoy this one, and honestly, I'm really happy to have this in my collection, and she definitely will be getting some use out of her. So yeah, I like her. Moving on, my next fragrance is actually one that you guys have already seen me talk about, but I wanted to go ahead and throw this in here anyway. This is going to be none other than Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, and it looks like this. Very beautiful bottle. I have featured this twice already. Once in my Sephora haul, which is when I purchased this particular bottle, and then the other one was when I did my dedicated review. So I will have that link down below if you guys want to check this out. But I will say that this is just a very beautiful, simple scent. This one also has just a few scent notes in here. It has some candied lemon, it has some rum, it has orange blossom, it also has some vanilla in here. So it's not doing too much. To me, this is pretty much like a lemon custard sweet, very lemony and vanilla, kind of sugary. In my review, I also told you guys that this is very similar to Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy, where it has some similar notes, but this one just has a little bit more of that sweet candied lemon in there, like tart lemon, whereas that one does not. It has like marshmallow and things of that nature. But something about this really reminds me of Love Don't Be Shy. It's just like a more lemon version of that. So but I really enjoy her. So next we're gonna go ahead and talk about another fragrance that you guys have already seen, but don't kill me. So I did do a dedicated review on this fragrance, and I kind of was up in the air, and honestly I'm still a little bit up in the air. I have not smelled this since my initial review because I want to let it sit and macerate a little bit. So yeah, but this is none other than the Malone Ginger Biscuit, and it looks like this. I do really love and enjoy the packaging. It's such a really pretty bottle. This retails for like $160 something. So this one is one of those that like came out a long time ago. People were hyping it and loving it, and then it just kind of disappeared. So now that it's back, everyone was talking about it, so I wanted to go ahead and get my hands on it. So I am going to go ahead and spray it. I have not sprayed it since that day, so we're gonna see if it smells any better, because that video was filmed maybe like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it does have a few different scent notes in here. It has some ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, caramel, hazelnut, vanilla, and tonka bean. So yeah. Okay, so in my initial review, I was saying how I got a lot of like the ginger spiciness. Now that wasn't really the problem. The problem was it was like not gourmand enough for me. Like I thought it was going to be like something gourmand, and it just wasn't that. It was like very just spicy, and it just wasn't all that. Now, honestly, it is smelling a little bit better. It's not like, still not my fave, but it does smell a little bit better. I am getting a little bit more of that vanilla in here. I do get that cinnamon. It's kind of like more of a ginger. I think I told you it was like a ginger snap cookie. It's definitely still giving more cookie, but not like bakery, like soft gooey. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's okay. I'm still gonna let this go ahead and sit a little bit more. It does smell a little bit better than it did the first time I used it. So yeah, so far it's not as bad as my initial review, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it keep sitting. All right, so moving right along, we're gonna talk about a fragrance that I haven't really talked to you guys about. But if you watched one of my more recent Sephora Favorites kits, I always get the kits with the fragrances that you can sample different fragrances and get a full-size bottle free. I did that, but I end up going ahead and siding with Ellis Brooklyn B. And I don't really hear too many people talk about this one, but I do have the travel size of this, and I kind of was just like, I think this will be perfect for this year round, and I do really like this one. Now I have never worn the full size, but I do have a travel size that I do love this one. Now this one is different. It's different enough in my collection that I really needed this one. This one has like some rum in here, and the rum is really strong, but it also has honey in here, and I don't really have a lot of fragrances with honey in it, and this one actually smells really good and thick. Also has vanilla, cacao, and sandalwood. So this is just a really nice, thick, cozy scent. It's kind of sexy. I think it has like some cinnamon in here, because I'm definitely getting like a little bit of like cinnamon spice. So I really enjoy this one. I cannot wait to wear this one, but this is definitely going to be like more of a December, January type of fragrance for me. So yeah, I love this one. Also, I have been saying that I was going to start my perfume trays, but I always put it off, and I always have things going on, so I never get a chance to do them. But I will be doing a perfume tray in December, and I'm going to try to do Vlogmas this year, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I really enjoy this scent, and if you have not smelled this, I think this is very like different. I think if you like honey or rum, spicy scents, I think you will like that one, and I really enjoy that one. Next fragrance is actually one of those TikTok hyped fragrances that everybody is going crazy for, looking for, and I was one of them. So I was finally able to, and it's actually like a couple of these that I'm on a hunt for, but I was able to find this one. and we're gonna talk about it. So this is going to be Vanilla Potion, and it looks like this, and this is by the brand, I think True Fragrance is the brand who makes these. But yes, you can find these in your local TJ Maxx, in your local Marshalls, or anything like this. And this fragrance retailed for $16.99, and this is a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. So this has kind of been a hit or a miss with certain people, but honestly, this was a really nice hit for me. So this one, it definitely has a really bright opening. Let me pull the notes up. I don't really know what else is in here. So it has vanilla, bergamot, vanilla orchid, driftwood, freesia, and musk. So all I get out of this is a very fresh, clean vanilla. It's not a gourmand vanilla. It's just a really nice, pretty, light vanilla. But I feel like I constantly get that like bright citrusy touch in here, that bergamot. It never really goes away, but those are really the only notes I get out of here are the vanilla and the bergamot. Really pretty, soft, girly vanilla. I actually get some of the vanilla orchid as well, but it's a really pretty, nice, soft vanilla, and it pairs well with so many things. It's definitely a very, very nice and easy scent. I seen Jasmine Bullard like clear the bottle of hers in like, I think she said 2.5 weeks, and hers like all the way down to here. So yeah, these are kind of like a hit and miss trying to find these in your stores. This was the original packaging, but now I think the bottle is a little bit different. The ends are more rounded and it's not as sharp. Now, when I purchased this, my liquid was pretty clear. It wasn't really dark, but now the vanilla is kind of darkening. And if you know anything about vanilla, vanilla gets darker and it just gets better. So I got this bottle and I really, really enjoy this scent a lot. So I'm happy to have this in my collection. Last but certainly not least, this is a fragrance that I have been wanting since last year, and I finally went ahead and pulled the trigger and got my hands on it. This is none other than Bianco Latte, and I don't know how to pronounce all of that, but this is what the packaging looks like. I just wanted to show you in its box in all its glory. I know a lot of the ones I have already took out the box, but I just kept the box for this because I just wanted to. I did purchase this from Lucky Scents, and this is what it looks like inside the box. So I have been hearing people talk about this last year, and I just kept saying, okay, I'm gonna get my hands on it, I'm gonna get my hands on it, and I just never did. And I think this retails for, is it $150? Yeah, but yeah, I was so excited for this. And I do like this one. So this one smells really, really good. This is everything it is hyped up to be. I promise you, it smells amazing. The scent notes on here are caramel, honey, vanilla, and I think like white musk or something like that. But this is definitely a caramel vanilla scent. So a lot of people compare to Dolce by Rosie Jane, and it is very, very similar. But to me, this one is even like smoother and it's better, and I like it even more. This one is so creamy and delicious and decadent. I was sleeping on this for so long, but now I'm woke. Like, this smells divine. And honestly, this is a 3.4 fluid ounce, so I probably won't run through this bottle, but it's just so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so yummy. Like, this one is definitely worth the hype, in my opinion. She's amazing, guys, and that is it. Those are all the fragrances that I kind of wanted to share with you. Now, I have purchased some other fragrances like somewhere in between, but these are like the main staple fragrances, big bottles that I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about. Yeah, and you stay tuned for my December perfume tray in like a week or two. I'm definitely gonna have some of these bottles on there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.